once again with another live stream. Yeah, family. I wanted to come to y'all. Excuse me for this. Wanted to come to y'all real quick, family. On this subject right here, and this is a message I've been wanting to talk about for like a little bit. Something I need to address, that I want to address from my perspective. You feel me? I don't know how long am I gonna be on this particular stream, but I definitely will say something needs to be talked about because I feel as though this subject needs to be spoken from my heart and my mind and from my perspective. Hey, Adrian McCoy, what's going on? Yeah, when y'all come in, y'all get them likes up as well. Y'all get them likes up. Thank you. Hey, Elocopter. Yeah, yeah, family. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Come inside of the chat. Like it as well because yeah, family. I keep on seeing this, divide and stuff like that. You feel me? I keep on seeing, this so-called, this quote-unquote, black American versus black immigrant talk, that has been going on for quite some time, that I'm seeing happening in like different YouTube sectors. I'm not going to name them because I don't want them to make it seem like I'm dissing them. Hey, son, kissed by the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? But it really bothers me a lot because, hey, lovely, it bothers me a lot because I'm really seeing this divide, a Queen Maxine W, in particular over here in the United States. And it bothers me. And it's been bothering, hey, Sister Imam, what's going on, sis? It's been bothering me for a very long time because, for one, it's like this though, right? It's like this though, right? It's been bothering me. Hey, Mary Lane, it's been bothering me for quite some time because, many of us, we have been living amongst each other for the longest time. Many of us here in the United States that are born and bred, we've been living amongst our Caribbean family and even also our Latino family who recognize and identify, hey, Supreme Ruler, hey, Yusuf, yes, I am. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel as though this needs to be dressed from all angles today because I really get sick and tired of seeing the divide, you know what I'm saying, in particular from black immigrants amongst us, what I'm saying, of them looking down on us. And I'm also tired, what I'm saying, those of us in the so-called black American world, looking down on the brothers and sisters who recognize and identify with us, who truly do. Because I'm going to say this right about now. Hey, Levi God, I only recognize and identify with brothers and sisters who recognize themselves up here all throughout the Americas. All throughout the Americas and the UK, throughout the world. I'm going to say this. If you don't see each other as family members, then I can't rock with you. If you don't see that we ain't connected some sort of way, then I can't rock with you. This is how I'm rolling. If you don't see that we are connected and we are family, all you gotta do is look at the phenotype. Hey, Mika, look at our phenotype. Yeah, we got different languages. Yeah, we got different cultures. But look at the phenotype and understand something, brothers and sisters around the world. When you come over here in this region, in particular of the United States, I do understand us, we really not so-called black. You feel me? That's a term they made up. I'm just using that as so-called black people. When you come over here in this region, they look at all of us as the same. They don't give a damn where you from. They don't give a damn what language you speak. You could be from Africa, the UK, you can be from goddamn Canada, you can be from Puerto Rico, Cuba, Brazil, Jamaica, Barbados, Barbuda, Haiti, you know what I'm saying? Trinidad, Tobago, Montego Bay. You can be from Jamaica. You can be from all of those places. When they see melanated people, they look at all of us as the same. You could be from Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Cuba, Colombia, Venezuela, Panama, you know what I mean, Brazil, any of those countries where your ass is melanated, they look at all of us as the same. They don't care. I don't give a damn if you're in your country right now. You're getting the same damn treatment that we are. Yes. That's why I say from North, Central, and South America. If you don't see that we ain't family all over the place, we all getting the same damn treatment everywhere. Hey, Joe Thomas. Hey, Holly Favor. We scattered all over the damn place. And guess what? We all catching the same hell wherever we are in those countries, in those regions, in those lands. You know, when I spoke to this brother from the Dominican Republic, he recognized that we are the same. He was saying they don't go by black, they go by Moreno. And when I looked up the term Moreno, it's connected to the term Moor. Moreno means somebody of dark skin. That's why they call our women Morena, a dark skinned woman, which is really a term of endearment. And if they call us Morenito, that means handsome dark man, which is a term of endearment. They don't go by black. Even years ago in our country, you call one of us black, that was fighting words. Yes. That's why I'm saying so-called black people. Because I am, hey Karima Shabazz, I am tired of the divide that I'm seeing amongst us. Now to this black immigrant family, you gotta understand something. When you come over here in our country, this is our country that you are in. And we have opened the door for you. And we gladly embrace and accept you when you came in here. Why? Because you look like one of us. And see, the thing about it was, we didn't understand why you were saying, I'm not black, I'm so and so. Because they told y'all to not identify as black and to stay away from us. You're right, Adrian McCoy. And what I'm saying is, it's not saying bow down to us, but respect us because we allowed y'all in over here in this land of opportunity, in this land where you can build and you can have, a place, what I mean, called a Spanish Harlem or Little Africa or Little Nigeria, even a little Haiti, a little Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Jamaica Queens, stuff like that, you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I mean? Brothers and sisters have reaped the rewards and the benefits, off of what we have done in our struggle. And what we are saying is pay respect and homage to the brothers and sisters who have allowed you to reap the rewards and the benefits and even also allowed you into the culture. It's not saying that we don't recognize you or we don't want to recognize you, but what we're saying is if we've been the forerunners in the if we've been the forerunners in the we've been on the we've been the frontliners and the forerunners and the trailblazers, and we've been fighting and bleeding and dying, and we've been fighting hard. And here's another thing: all of our people don't got the victim mentality. That's another thing as well. Don't get that confused. All of us don't have that victim mentality, but at the same time, we still recognize the struggles that our people been through, and even also what we have seen and what we have gone through. So you must understand that when you come from another country and you come over here, you dealing with a total different reality. Your reality is different in your homeland. Whether you coming from Africa, the Caribbean, Latin America, or the UK, or Canada, or whatever the case may be, you coming from a different experience in different culture, and understand you were in our culture. And that's not to say that we don't have one. Why? Because we do. Because my thing is, if we don't have one, then why do you brothers and sisters come over here and you get inside of the culture? But then once you, you know what I mean? It's like you will get in the culture, but you will keep your distance. But the minute we say we're going to keep our distance and create our space, then you want to feel and say, well, why are you kicking us out? We're a part of it as well. You know, you're not the only so-called black people. We understand that, but my thing is this. We will include y'all, but stop jumping inside of it and stop keeping your distance. Stop reaping the rewards and the benefits of what we are doing, what we bring towards the world. You know what I mean? Even to allow you to benefit, and even to create the freedom of expression of Afro-Caribbean expression, you know, Afro-Latino expression. That's what we are saying. And that's not saying that we don't recognize you. And that's not saying we don't recognize our Afro-Caribbean family, our Afro-Latino family. That's what we're saying. We recognize you. We want to recognize you. We want you involved. We don't want you to keep your distance. But the disrespect we're not going to tolerate. That's what we are saying. Because you were in our homeland. We don't say anything when you wave your Puerto Rican flag, your Dominican flag, your Jamaican flag, your Trinidadian flag, your Barbados flag, your Haitian flag, your Panamanian flag. We don't say nothing about that. And then you have your celebrations up here: Dominican parade, Puerto Rican parade, Caribbean festival. We join in on that. We don't say nothing about that. But when we have something, it's always looked down upon. Well, why can't you include all of us? My thing is, we can include, but if you're going to be there, celebrate with us and acknowledge that. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't jump in and then keep your distance. Right, that's what I'm saying. We need you on code as well. Because to sit here and say that we don't have a history or knowledge or culture, that's a damn lie. Because we always the most talked about, the most number one, always the number one trendsetters, always the most follow. We always doing so many things that we are bringing forward to the world. But that is the thing about it. We are tired of people copying and mocking and emulating the things of what we are doing, and they do it for themselves, and they keep us out of it. But yet they want to jump inside of what we're doing. Don't fake the funk. That's what we are saying. What we are saying, if you're going to come amongst us, be for real and be genuine and don't fake the funk. We have been the leaders and the trendsetters and the trailblazers. Yes, our culture is the most copied in the world. We have undeniable people who have brought so many things. Look at all of the inventions. Look what we did to the entertainment world. You know what I mean? Look what we did to Hollywood. Look what we did to the sports world, the political world. Look at all of the look at all of the great performance. Look at all of the stuff that we did. All of the styles, all of the clothing. Look at the things that we did. Even besides that, just the many things that even all other people want to copy and emulate. We the most emulated in the world. Look at all of our leaders that we presented and our scholars that we put out to the world that have magnified and electrified people and woke up many people all over the world. Look at all of the, like I said, we've always bringing forth great and many things. And so to say that we don't have a culture, that is a lie, because our culture always bringing forth something that other groups of people always want to, always want to, everybody always look forward to what we are bringing and what we are doing. Everybody is looking for the next trend and looking for the next thing, what we are doing. We are always the most concentrated people in the world. We are the most We are the most powerful, strongest people on the planet. I mean, look at all of the music genres we created. Look at all of the music genres we created. Yes, Black American culture is the culture of the world. That's right, facts. It is the most concentrated, emulated, you know what I mean, most advertised, most looked upon, most culture in the world. Exactly. They want everything from us but the struggle. Yes, all the time. Hey, RT Bell, yeah, they do it all the time. And they always want to like grab a punt on something. And what we are saying is we don't mind brothers and sisters, coming inside and coming amongst us and doing those things. But what I'm saying is pay homage and acknowledge the brothers and sisters. Why? Because you were in our land, you in our homeland. And we understand that many of you grew up here, for a very long time, even some of your parents. And what we are saying is, if you grew up amongst us, you can keep your culture. If you're from Latin America, you're from the Caribbean. But my thing is this: if you're going to be amongst us, be for real about it, be genuine, and be sincere. And see, you can't fake the funk being around us. Why? Because we can sniff out bullshit. Because we've always reached out to brothers and sisters, but many of them in the beginning they didn't want to recognize and then not identify with us, and they were really nasty towards us. We not like those black Americans, and black Americans are lazy. Let me tell you something: all of us are not lazy. Y'all are concentrated looking at one section of of our people, because all of our people don't have the victim mindset. We just know and understand, and we live in a total different reality, and we see things totally different. We see things totally different. We came up in a total different system, in a total different environment. And that's not me saying that, I'm having a victim mindset and that we can't do better. No, that's not the case. But what I'm saying is your reality is totally different. We were classified as black. We did not know none of those terms. Those terms were classified, brought towards us by these so-called black leaders. You came here with a nationality, of your homeland and your country. Mind you, we in the homeland, but they trying to misplace us. And then at the same time, they will allow y'all to come over here to reap the rewards and the benefits even better than us, to turn around and say, oh, look at you black Americans, you lazy. No, we're not. Because there are many of us amongst us in our community that have done great things and that are still doing great things amongst us in our community, that many of you look up to and follow. You know, because like I said, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm proud to be born and raised over here. And for us to be disrespected in a homeland, that is something that's not going to be tolerated. Why? Because this is where we're from. And you want to come over here and talk to me any kind of way and look down on me? It's almost like, who the hell are you? It's like, now, what if I went into your country and I hate Deborah Ticey and I did the same thing? You wouldn't like that. That's all what we are saying. We are saying is the disrespect we're not going to tolerate. Because mind you, if we went into your now, mind you, if we went into your country, even into your community over here, that you call Little Africa, Little Haiti, and we disrespected you, you won't even tolerate it. So what makes you, so what gives you, the privilege, to allow you to look down upon the group of people that let you in on their homeland? That's what we're saying. We open the door for you to allow you to be over here, to send the money back to your country. You understand? To plant your flag here, to keep your culture. You take your culture from home and still bring it here. And we allow you to do that over here. And you're not going to respect the people that allow you to do that over here? Who are you? How dare you? That makes us look at y'all like, who the fuck are you? This is how we feel. We got a right to feel this way. And that's the reasons why many of us has been shunning y'all away. We don't want to do that. We don't want to shun y'all away. You feel what I mean? It's like we want to open the door for you. We want to be there for brothers and sisters because you got to understand something. The reality that we were facing, you thought that you were safe from. You thought that you were safe from. We were trying to warn you in the beginning. This is what you're going to face. They don't care. But see, then that's when down the line, that reality slaps you in the face. Because I saw a video where this Afro-Latina sister was saying that this experience over here is understanding that, that you're not quote unquote black American. But see, once you over here, you living amongst us and you become intertwined, that experience becomes a part of you as well. Which means that same experience and reality that we're facing, it starts to hit home. It starts knocking at your door. Because when the very thing that you might have been safe from in this land where we had been seeing this for years, you thought that you were safe from. But the whole entire time they fooled you because now what's happening is that reality is facing black immigrants. And they are starting to see that it doesn't matter, where we are from. These people, over here, as long as they look at, dark skin, I'm not trying to bring the victim mindset, but this is what they're seeing now. They are really starting to see like, whoa, this is really real. Like this can happen to us. And this reality that we've been seeing, they've been seeing it now even more over the last couple of years. Even much more in the last couple of years. You understand what I'm saying? And and that reality can't be escaped. You feel what I'm saying? And see, that reality over here, it can't be escaped because this is how this country is. This is just how it is in this country. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with how they classify black and white. Even though they classify black immigrants, they classify y'all as white. And they tell y'all to stay away from us. And see, many of you have started to grow up amongst us. And oftentimes, once you started to grow amongst us, you started to see that this reality, it wasn't far-fetched from you. Like this reality can really hit you at your door. Like police can start harassing you as well and start brutalizing as well. You can start seeing the same type of things that we've been seeing. You can start going through the hardships of seeing like what poverty brings, the kind of problems that it brings, and seeing, seeing this quote unquote black American experience of what it's been, what it's been, especially like the last 50, 60 years, before, the 70s, I would say prior, before the civil rights movement. Exactly, son, kids, right? Exactly, yup. And see, that's what a lot of black immigrants are starting to see, that when law enforcement stops you, they not going to ask you, are you so-called black American, or are you Haitian, are you Jamaican, are you Trinidadian, are you Puerto Rican, are you Dominican, or are you Panamanian, or are you Cuban? No. When they see us, this is how they're going to think about you. Because for one, if you cohabitated amongst us, if you cohabitated amongst us, this is how they, this is what you're gonna be up against. And like I said, you know, like I said, because we recognize, Afro Latinos, Afro Caribbean people, stuff like that, and the many contributions and stuff like that, that they have brought. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, like I don't, because see, my thing is, don't bring your culture over here and you want to prop up yours, and you want to dismiss the brothers and sisters who have propped you up and allow you in. You see what I'm saying? And when I was at the Afro Latino Festival, I was speaking with some Dominican sisters. They were saying that, we understand that Black Americans, the trendsetters, we get that. We just, we don't want them to, we don't want them to, like, feel like, we're not a part of it. And I told them, we, really understand, that, it's like we really understand, that you are part of it, and we don't want y'all to be, not be a part of it. It's only for the simple fact that, over the years, over the years that the bad apples have made it, have the bad apples, that came over here, that, but you could say, when black immigrants came over here, the bad apples pretty much made it bad for the good apples and stuff like that. To where as though, like, we can recognize and identify, because when, a lot of times when black immigrants came over here, they had a very disdain for us, and they looked down on us. But oftentimes, so-called black Americans, we wanted to, like, embrace them and say, like, yo, we black people. They were saying, well, we not black, I'm so and so. And they will always say, you guys are lazy, you guys are this, you guys are that. And we would look at them like, well, why do you guys have this disdain? And we looking like we the same complexion. But see, we did not understand the thing dealing with about the word black. Hey, Amanda Biswab, where you from? Oh, okay, but like I said, what I mean. Well, you know where I'm going. Well, you know where I'm going. You feel me? Right. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Because us over here, we are the real Americans anyway. But I mean, but that's for another topic. But what I'm saying, you know, um, when I see the bond, I'm saying, amongst us, I love it. You understand? And see, here's what we're saying. Here's what we're saying. What what we're saying is this. To the ones, that recognize and identify with us, and the ones who feel the same over here, the ones who recognize and identify, those are the ones who we rock with. But to the ones who don't, we don't rock with them. Even though, even to ones over here in the United States. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, African immigrants are definitely told to not relate with us. Oh yeah, a lot of them told me that. You feel me? That's why I say, like, it's only, it's only certain ones that I deal with. You feel me? It's only certain ones that we deal with. It's not saying that we don't want to have a bond of love, with them. What we're saying is, we are drawing the line. It's love. Put it like this: it's love for brothers and sisters around the world. But we are drawing the line. What we are saying is, only the brothers and sisters who recognize and identify with us, and we do the same thing, and they do the same thing as well, and it's being reciprocated. Those are the ones who are share bond, and those are the ones who are love and who I rock with. But to the ones who don't, we don't rock with them. Because what I'm seeing, the divide is like really bothering me. the divide is really bothering me because for one, you know what I mean, if we all connected, you know what I mean, through bloodline, if we all, you know what I'm saying, connected, you know what I mean, we just have a different language, we go all the different regions and we all catching the same hell, then what is the purpose of having this divide? Because guess what? Like I said over here, and see, right, understand this. No matter where you are in the world, check this out. Even if you over here in the United States, you're gonna catch the same hell. The same hell you catch over here, you're gonna catch in your own country or your continent. You catching hell in Africa, you catching hell in the UK, you catching hell in the Caribbean, the Latin America, you catching hell. We catching hell all of the Americas, all over the place. Because I keep seeing this divide amongst us, and what it's doing, it's really hurting our people. That's what I'm saying. I love the love and the bond and the respect and the camaraderie that brothers and sisters have, but the disrespect that I see and the hatred that I see amongst us, it really tears me and hurts me because we can no longer keep on going through this, and we no longer can keep on being divided like this anyway. A Duke, you from Africa? Okay. Okay, we got South Africa in the building. You see what I'm saying? And see what I'm right, and see what I'm saying is right, see what I'm saying is I love the brothers and sisters around the world, and I mean who show love, and we show love them back. You feel me? That's how it is. It's reciprocated. And we love brothers and sisters who acknowledge and honor, and respect, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters over here as, you know, the innovators and the trendsetters and the trailblazers for the world. You know, the best and the great of us. In the, you know what I mean, to the best and the great of us. Okay. Okay, got you, my dude. I keep seeing it all over on the internet. And I'm sick of tired of seeing like the jealousy and the resentment that I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? From the black immigrant side, and I'm also tired of seeing the you know what I mean, the misunderstandings, you know what I'm saying, between us. You feel me? I'm just tired of seeing the hatred and the division and the misunderstandings of both sides. Because if we gonna have a conversation, and if we going to like, you know what I mean, build a much more better bond. You feel me? Because I actually saw this on Grapevine, you know, where they was talking about this. You feel me? You know what I mean? Amongst quote unquote black Americans and black immigrants and stuff like that. You feel me? And you know, I love, you know what I mean, I love the fact that he was saying that, you know, black Americans, you know, they are, you know what I mean, the trendsetters, you know what I mean, they are the trailblazers, you know what I'm saying, they have done a lot, in which we have, and you know, it really is a good thing because, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, it's, you know, it, like I said, it's for the simple fact sometimes I see that, you know, they want to prop up their people. Don't get me wrong, you can acknowledge your people and your culture, but at the same time, don't put down our people and our culture like we have not done anything. And what we saying is don't, you know what I mean? And what we saying is you can acknowledge your culture as well, your contribution, but don't forget about the contributions of what we have done, because these contributions have allowed you for your people to do the things you're doing, to allow Afro Latinos, you know what I'm saying, and Afro-Caribbean people, you know what I'm saying, into the music world, the entertainment world, you know what I'm saying, to be doing things like, you know what I mean, like on TV, you know what I mean, to be on television and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, look at Love and Hip Hop, got a bunch of Afro Latinos, Caribbean folk on there. You feel what I mean? And like I said, like you know what I mean, it's like we've been leading the way, and we are tired of leading the way. We are tired of being the leaders and the innovators and the trailblazers, and we keep on being looked down upon and disrespected, and people keep on benefiting of what's being left of what we are doing, and it's not being acknowledged, and it's not being respected, and it's being looked down upon. And it's like our history and our culture, you know what I mean, our acknowledgments and our accomplishments, people benefit from. You know what I mean? People had benefit from that. And it's like they don't even want to acknowledge. And it's like you looking down on these people, and they laid the path for you. Why not acknowledge the people who laid down that path for you? You know, you know what I mean, to allow y'all to like express yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, because like I said, you know, we don't, you know, I mean, like I said, look at, we got Africans on film. We got, you know, we got black British people on film. You know what I mean? On American films and stuff like that, you know? You know, and we just don't like, you know, the disdain at times that we see. And I do understand at times that black immigrants, they might say there's a disdain and hatred that may come from us. And, you know, I'm not saying the hatred is right and the disdain is. It's because of the disdain that was being brought towards us. And I've heard the derogatory terms, you know what I mean, that was being, you know, said, you know what I mean, about you. And we had derogatory terms that was being said, you know what I mean, towards us. You know, it was like that energy was being thrown at us, and we got tired of being disrespected. You know, I'm not trying to like saying, you know what I mean, I'm not trying to justify the things that we are doing, but what I'm saying is the division, the division, the division in the disdain, you know. You know, I seen DJ Academics talk about it, Fresh and Fit talk about it. You feel what I mean? And that's one of the main reasons why I'm talking about this, because, you know, I do understand black immigrants, they do excel at a really good rate. And that's not to say that our people don't excel at a really good rate. You feel what I'm saying? And I do understand that. And don't get me wrong, there are quite a few people over here that may have the victim mindset, but a lot of our people don't. And a lot of our people lazy, because guess what? Every time I look up, our people are going to work. So that right there, that is a lie. That is a major big lie. That is a major lie. You know, it can be a much more better bond, but at the same time, if we really going to sit down and have that, you know, sometimes, a lot of times when I see videos from black immigrants, it's always like they talk about it from their perspective, and it's always negative things. And it's like I never hear any, a lot of times I never really hear anything positive coming out of their mouth. But it's like, why is there so much disdain and negativity coming out of your mouth that you have towards us? That is the question that we have. That's the question that we have. Why do you have this kind of disdain? What have we done to you? Because we let you over here. In your country, you were catching hell. You wouldn't have these opportunities if we were not doing these things, especially what our ancestors have done, especially with the 1965 immigration bill. Think about that. This land, this soil, the blood, the sweat, the tears, everything what we have done. The very hell that we caught and we faced in our homeland. Do you even know? Do you even know what our people even been through? Have you even picked up a book? Have you even heard about scholars? Have you even seen the hell? Can you even fathom what our people gone through? All of our groups of people looked upon you as an enemy. You being loved and hated at the same time by everybody, no matter where you go, even from people that look like you, that are from other countries, still don't like you, even in your homeland. Can you even imagine that? What our ancestors been through, what our grandmothers and grandfathers have gone through, what our aunts and uncles went through, what we went through, what we seen. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the hell we seen? Even in our young millennial generation, can you imagine the hell we seen? Huh? Can you imagine that? Huh? I'm not looking down on you. I want you to think. Because understand something. Understand something. This reality that we've been facing, y'all are facing it right now. And what we saying is over here. What we saying is over here. What we saying is over here. It's no more time to bullshit. It's no more time for division. It's no more time for that. It's no more time. We don't have any more time. We don't have any more time to keep on having division. Because like I said, wherever we are, we all catching hell. Because y'all already know how I feel about my people around the world. There's love for them around the world. I talked about this many times. I don't like the division and the disrespect being reciprocated from both sides. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it because wherever we are, we catching hell. Look what happened to African immigrants over there in Ukraine. Look what's going on around the world. Look, I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, look what's going to happen over here. Because let me tell you something. If you think you safe from this hell over here, my brothers and sisters around the world, from here and around the world, you know what I mean, that see us as family, who see us as family, and who see each other as family, and who want to break the divide. Those of us who see each other as family, it's time that we must come together. We got to come together more than ever because it's going to be some hell that we're going to see. And if we not together, and it's not out of hatred, this is not out of hatred. Because, like I said, brothers and sisters over here in the so called Black American world, we recognize and identify, you know what I'm saying, but brothers and sisters around the world. Like I said, you know what I mean, our Afro Caribbean family, our Afro Latino family, brothers and sisters in Africa and in the UK and around the world. We do. We honor and acknowledge them around the world. We do. We honor and acknowledge them all around the world. We do. And we love them around the world because I have met brothers and sisters around the world who honor and respect and show love to us around the world. You understand? Because I've met quite a few who said we look up to y'all as brothers and sisters. You see what I'm saying? And it's not about them just looking up to us as brothers and sisters. You know, I'm glad that I see that and see that bond. You feel what I mean? But also, you know what I mean? When I see that bond, you know what I'm saying, between us both, you know, it is a great thing. But to those of them who don't want to identify, it is what it is. If they don't want to recognize and identify we the same people, then guess what? You on your own. But the brothers and sisters who honor and respect each other and honor one another and embrace one another around the world, those who you know what I mean, those are the ones who I recognize and identify with and who I show love. You right about that, Bestie G. You right about that, Bestie G. Yup. You're right, they don't even call them. Yep, from the continent. Yep. I know Dre Eastwood. I'm like, whoa. All right, Magic Marie. You know, because I've been seeing, you know, this beef been going back and forth, you know, going on for quite some time. And I mean, I have been seeing it, you know, I have been seeing it a lot for a long time in person. Hey, beautiful sunrise and sunsets, but I also been seeing it, you know, in full swing on the internet and stuff like that, you know, from them, you know, and you know, and it really it bothers me and it really disgusts me, you know, that I've seen, you know what I mean, that I have seen that, you know what I mean, that anger and that disgust that I've seen, you know what I mean, from back and forth. But, you know, when I first saw it from black immigrants, it just really angered me and disgust me. It's like, why do you have this disdain? That's my question. Why do you have so much anger and disdain? That's my question. That's my question. Why is it a disdain and a hatred? Because guess what? When them Haitians came across that border, guess what? Guess what? They didn't care they were Haitian. They saw they were melanated people, and guess how they got treated? You saw how them Haitians got treated. They did not care. You know, this disdain needs to stop. It really needs to stop. Because guess what? When I ran into a couple of them, I ran into a couple Africans, and when, he was from Ghana, and he was like, he said, brother, he said, what I learned about in this country, he said, brother, he said, it does not matter where you from. He said, they look at all of us as the same. And I said, you right. He said, it don't matter where you're Black American, Black Latino, Black African, they look at all of us the same. And I said, you right. And that's what we're trying to get the Black immigrants to see. It's when we say we want brothers and sisters to recognize and identify we brothers and sisters, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like this though, right? Like I said, when I heard it from the Afro Latinos, they was like, we don't want y'all to feel y'all the only quote unquote black people. And it's like, we know that. What we are saying is, we are tired of people identifying it, then one minute they're not. You can identify with your blackness. You can identify with your country and your flag. You can identify with your culture. I don't mind you identifying, loving being a melanated person, being the original people. I don't mind that. Even if you don't call yourself black, but you love that you're the original, you love your blackness, I don't mind that. You can still keep your culture and your country. You can still keep your culture in your country. What I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? You can still be respectful of ours, and we can do the same. That does not mean we trying to say you gotta say that you're Black American. You know what I mean? Or so-called African American. No, we're not that neither. I'm not saying that. What we saying is that you recognize that we are still family. We are brothers and sisters. Yes, we got different cultures. Yes, our cultures are different. Yes, our languages are different. But we can have those differences, but we can still recognize that we are still the same people in the same bloodline. Because guess what? When they look at us together, you think they're going to care where we from? No. They give a damn about what you look like. I mean, shit, we around each other all the time. So why not continuously to build that bond with one another and understand that we got to come together collectively. We're not going to agree on every damn thing. No. We not. We not. That's the thing, right? That's the code. We must understand that we're not a minority, we're the majority. What's up, Quentinville? Yeah, because our bloodline, trust me, we do got some people back home in Africa, in Liberia, all through those places, South Africa. Y'all better look up Liberia. You feel me? I'm not saying that you are. I know, yeah. We got people that been already over here. Like I said, we was all over the world. And if right, and if we've been all over the world, then guess what? Trust me. Look at the brothers and sisters in the UK. Look at the brothers and sisters all through the Americas, from North, Central, and South America. We go all over. And it needs to be a level of respect between us, and it needs to be a level of, understanding, a level of respect. You feel what I mean? Because we have our, traditions over here. Because we are the foundation of this country. We built this nation. We are the founding fathers and mothers of this, of these, pretty much of these lands. We are the foundation. We are the foundation. Which means we've been over here for a very long time. And I got you, a Duke. And trust me, as we proclaim that and we take back the land, trust me, it's going to be respected. Because we are already home. And like I said, if brothers and sisters, coming from like different parts of the world, understand that we have opened the door for you. And we looking for brothers and sisters to unite. If they're not trying to unite, then we can't embrace you. And we understand if you don't want to embrace us, and guess what? We're not going to force it either. You understand? Because at this time, we must come together and unite. Because if you're not trying to unite, then guess what? I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what it's going to take or solve, because guess what? Guess what? The devil ain't just over here. The devil was in Africa. The devil was in the Caribbean. The devil was in Latin America. The devil was in UK. The damn devil was all over the damn place. Wherever we are, that's where the devil was at. And we catching hell. We are catching hell from the devil everywhere you go. That's what I'm saying, the divide that I keep seeing. This back and forth. And that's what I'm saying. If if you're not gonna be if you're not an ally, then guess what? Get out the way. Because guess what? If you're not an ally, guess what? Nasara, when Nasara kick in, your ass is gone. Because you were really on sacred land anyway. That's going to be uplifted, and the people is going to be uplifted. Nasara says that. Which means we are the foundation. We're going to be the light of the world. Which means the original people is going to be the light of the world once again. Which means if you are going to be divided, and we If you're going to be divided and you're not going to be on our side, and it's not going to be vice versa, then guess what? Then we can't save you. We can't save you, and we're not going to save you. That's just where we are right now. We drawing the line. Our line is being drawn. Matter of fact, our line is drawn in the sand. Our line is drawn in the sand. And that's just where we are right now. If you're not on the collective side of coming together, if you still have this hatred and disdain and you want to have division, then I can't help you. You got to go. Especially when the sorrow kicks in, you're going to have to go. That means a lot of you got to go. It is what it is. I really want you to know that. Like I said, there's love for brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Around the world. You know what I mean? Who I show love and respect to. There is. There's love for brothers and sisters. But if you're not on that side of unity, and you on the side of the devil, and you have that disdain and you don't want unity, then your ass gotta go. Seriously. If you're not on the side of unity with brothers and sisters, then guess what? Your ass gotta go. Nasara says so. It does. It does. It really says millions of immigrants will be barred from re-entry for the remainder of their life. Yeah, it says that. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful sunrise and sunsets. Yup. Yup. Which means if you're going to be on that kind of vibration, and you're going to be on that kind of level of division and not want to unite, and you're going to have that kind of disdain, and you still going to, and here's the thing, and I'm going to say this to the so-called black Americans. If any of you have the Albion mindset, I can't rock with you. If any of you have a mindset of division, I can't rock with you. I'm serious. If any of you have the mindset of division, I can't rock with you. And I'm going to say this. We not going to be lumping everybody together. No longer are we going to be lumping everybody with us. Like I said, to those brothers and sisters here and around the world that want to come together and that see us coming together, then guess what? Then I can see that. Then I'm all open for that. And I would love for that. But to those of you who don't, I don't care what's going to happen to you. That's how we rolling. To the brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, who are united on here with their brothers and sisters here and around the world. Those are the ones who I love and respect. But brothers, you know what I mean, to the ones who don't want that unification, excuse me, and don't want to unite, I gotta say, hasta la vista. I gotta say deuces to you. We can't save you. Because when it all falls down, when these devils clamp down on your ass, mm-hmm, they are. They are. I can't, you know what I mean? We can't save you. We can't. Mm-hmm. I'm serious. To the brothers and sisters who don't want to be united and still want to have disdain for one another. And guess what? When the time comes, when this devil gets on your ass, it ain't no saving you. I'm serious. That goes for brothers and sisters over here in the United States and Agent of Mosquito in the Caribbean, Latin America, and around the world. To the brothers and sisters who want to be united to come together, those are the ones I'm looking forward to do that with. Those of them who don't, I don't worry about you. I'm only worried about those of them who do. You know, you feel what I mean? Here's the thing about us. We don't got a problem with those of them who, to the brothers and sisters who recognize and identify with us, we don't got a problem with them. We only got a problem with those of them who don't. That's what we saying. We don't got a problem with those of them who do recognize and identify. That's what I'm saying, beautiful sunrise. That's what I'm saying. I'm coming to y'all today to let you know I'm drawing the line in the goddamn sand. I'm gonna fry your ass like Old Bay for real. We don't got time for no crab ass people. You feel me? We don't got a problem with those of them who do identify. Hey, Mary, we got a problem with those of them who don't. But if you got a problem with us, then I'm going to say this. And if you want to keep division going on, let me tell you something. You are not going to be saved. We can't save you. There's no love. There's no hatred, but there's no love. We are drawing the line in the sand. We all about unification over here. We all about brothers and sisters recognizing that and coming together. And if you're going to be a part of the buffer class, if you're going to be a part of that buffer class and you're going to have that disdain and you still going to have that mindset like these devils, then guess what? We can't rock with you. We're going to deal with your ass. Because guess what? We're going to deal with our own people over here. So guess what? Those of them who on the other side and don't want to recognize and identify, well, we're going to deal with your ass as well. We're going to deal with you. We are going to deal with you. I really want you to know that. We are going to deal with you. Because like I said, when shit hit the fan, don't come over here. To those of us who are united, don't come over here. If you're going to have a divide and a disdain, don't do it. You feel me? We don't hate no brothers and sisters from around the world. We don't. We just hate the disdain and the hatred. And the misunderstandings that I see. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'm just reading your comments right now. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's too much. I talked about this many times. I talked about this many times. You know, I've seen this way too many times, man. The disdain, the back and forth, the hatred. If you on that frequency, we ain't dealing with you. I don't give a damn who you are, where you from. You on that frequency, we can't deal with you. Line drawn in the sand. And if brothers and sisters are united, guess what? You should do the same thing as well. If they ain't about unity and reciprocating that energy, then guess what? Line gotta be drawn in the sand. Line is drawn in the sand. Because we're gonna see who's who and what's what. Mm-hmm. Line drawn in the sand. It's all about unity. But if you ain't about it, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When this shit hit the fan and these devils go down, you got a serious ass whipping coming. Seriously. Boy, oh boy, you gonna see some shit. You got a serious ass whipping coming your way. And it's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, real talk. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cause I'm telling you, time gonna come, a time gonna come where it's gonna weed out who's who and what's what. He went to Rose. Time is gonna weed out who's who and what's what. And I'm gonna tell you this, that time is like real soon. And I believe that time is at hand. And we might be seeing that time like really, 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 really soon. So like I said, though, family, a time's gonna come where the unification is gonna bring the balance. It's gonna separate the real and it's gonna separate the fake. You feel me? So yeah, family, I'm gonna jump off here for a little while. And like I said, family, I'm glad we had this talk on the stream. And like I said, to follow me on Instagram is bmouse8428. My email address is brandonmouse410 at yahoo.com. So you can email me there, and I can also reach out to you. Give you a shout for real. Talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe advise you on a couple of things and stuff like that. What else? Instagram is bmouse8428. I think it's just Emon. Sister Emon has all of the links inside of the chat from the Instagram, the Yahoo, the Facebook, and the links to show support. Any amount is appreciated. You can donate, but at the same time, if you have, at the same time, if you'd like to, you don't have to. Got your debititis. That's why I say, if you would like to, that's why I say, any amount is appreciated. Like I said, if you would like to, but you don't have to donate and support. But like I said, family, It's been another great stream, another good talk. And like I said, I'm about to go ahead and chill off a little bit. And one love once again, family. Peace out.